Welcome to the House Roethlisberger built, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. The Redhawks will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the tailback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Miami, Ohio's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. First down for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. The Redhawks want to move quickly. Looking for a man. It's Kendricks. He finds his man. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They want to get this defense on its heels. Dialing up a second down pass play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Redhawks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Pulls and fired complete. The Owls will move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake and bam! That defender's right in your face.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice move to keep moving. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Looking downfield, it's Kendricks. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. How about that D coming up with a play like that? That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Coastal Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Redhawks will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Kendricks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Man, there ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. You're like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
Makes a move. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes his connection.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. He's loose down the middle. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Redhawks. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. The inside handoff. Breaks the tackle. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The Red Hawks want to pick up the tempo. Right back to it. Jukes his way for more. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Now on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Kendricks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Red Hawks will punt it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They'll run it from the gun. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield. It's Yates. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Redhawks are in the hurry-up. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Got it past the marker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
He's got it on the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Redhawks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on second and goal. They'll run it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third and goal. And he'll be brought down. Sure, they could take the lead with a short field goal here, but this close to the end zone, you want to try to score a touchdown. That's what they'll do on fourth. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
And I love these goal-to-go situations. Give it to your QB. Don't do any of the read stuff. Don't do any of this stuff that takes time. Go now, get downhill, follow your blocks, and get in the end zone. Nice decisiveness by the QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Give to the running back. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Motion from the offense. They'll give it to the back. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. He leaves it with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes his shot. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
That makes the score Miami, Ohio, 14. Florida Atlantic, 10.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by him.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air. It's Kendricks. Gonna take a shot. Wide open. He makes the catch. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Redhawks.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by a field goal over USF. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. He's up to 57 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Plows through the defense. At the 45 on his way. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Owls in the hurry-up. They'll run it to the right side. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him and they convert. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. They keep attacking through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good.
It is good. That makes the score Miami, Ohio, 21. Florida Atlantic, 13.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Second down coming up. Back to pass, it's Kendricks. He's got his man. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he'll fire. And they get the sack just like that.
Loss of 5 yards on the play. Third down coming up.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Miami, Ohio, 24. Florida Atlantic, 13.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Oxford, Ohio. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Madden. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Red Hawks headed quickly to the line.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside give. Still on his feet at the 45. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
First game of the year, you're always worried about turnovers, right? And this guy has the ultimate nightmare on his first touch of the year. Puts the ball on the ground. He's got to be able to flush that out now. You got to get ready to go play the next play.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. And bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
He breaks a tackle. At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch him? He now has 108 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. First down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out fast. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to run it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wide out in motion. On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. They want to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Red Hawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. The RPO, it's complete. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time. They intercept it. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Pushes toward the goal line. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And that one will give them the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform.
It's reverse.
They're trailing by just 4 to Central Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going to the running game. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Red Hawks want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Kendricks. They're trying to get to him. He's going to take off. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Off play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Redhawks decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Nice move to stay on his feet.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running it to the right. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. And they're able to get him down.
I think he does a really good job on this 2nd down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better 3rd down. That's a play we can continue to run even on 3rd down right now.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. He'll keep it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
In the end zone.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35, Miami, Ohio.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Redhawks moving quickly to the line.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. And the Redhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Another 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. They run the reverse. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, give on the inside.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, and set up a good 2nd down.
Looking to pass, it's Kendricks. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Going downfield for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, oh man, when you you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to slam in. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5.
The return is brought down in the 14.
Ford Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work.
First and 10.
The give on the inside. Sweet feet on the move. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Right back to the well. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie. Makes the catch down the right side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Red Hawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Back to throw, it's Kendricks. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in the position to win.
And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. He's looking to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Yates. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They move on top here in the 4th. On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to South Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man in the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the ball is intercepted. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line gets set, 1st down. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.